Question: solve x minus 1, x minus 3 greater than 0. So we are asked to find the values of x for which x minus 1 and x minus 3 is bigger than 0. So the steps are first to sketch the graph of y equals x minus 1, x minus 3. This is a quadratic curve with x-intercepts 1 and 3. It's a U-shaped curve because the coefficient of x squared is positive. So we first draw the curve with the x-intercepts at 1 and 3. Alright, then we are looking for x minus 1, x minus 3 bigger than 0, which means we are looking for y bigger than 0. This is the same as saying we are looking for y bigger than 0. So reading from the graph, the part where y greater than 0 would be this part of the curve and this part of the curve. Right? Why is that so? Because when you have a x-axis, when you have a y-axis that's drawn here, this is the y-axis, all these values, all these points will have y coordinate bigger than 0. So for example, this is 0.1 and so on, right? So all these points will have a y coordinate bigger than 0. And so for this part of the curve, your x values will lie along here, this part. Because if you have a point here, your x coordinate is here. If you have a point here, your x coordinate is here. You have a point here, x coordinate is here. So the x values for this portion of the curve will be along here, and these are values which is bigger than 3. That's why you have bigger than 3. For this portion, all the points along this part of the graph, your x coordinate will be along here. So this point, this is your x coordinate. For this point, this is your x coordinate. For this point, is x coordinate. So your x coordinate will be lying along here. The x values are all here, and these values are all less than 1. So we have x less than 1. So the solution will be x is less than 1 or x is more than 3. Note that we do not use the word and, because x cannot be smaller than 1 and at the same time bigger than 3. So we have to use the word or. Alright, so to recap, this is a range of values of x for which this expression is more than 0.